It's funny kind of when I think about the shared experiences of the past, because I've often heard this voice of, oh, you don't need to talk about that. You don't need to talk about that. It's not important to talk about that. But then there's this other element of people who are already prominent in society, and they talk about everything. I mean, it's kind of the same thing like with a resume. When you putting something on a resume to make yourself look more colorful, related to your job experience and your writing skills. Resumes I always found confusing. One of the funniest resumes that I ever saw was a guy when I worked in Germany at the post office. He was an E6. And to hear him with his resume, he paid me $50 to do it. Some people question whether he should have done that or not, but he said he didn't like typing. He wanted it on a floppy disk, and so he paid me $50 specifically. So I typed his resume for him. I said, well, do you want to take it down to 2 pages, because that's what they're recommending is 2 pages. He says, no, I want the whole thing, the whole resume. So to hear how he described it, he led the whole brigade himself through combat without any other leaders, But there is truth to that. As an E6, there is actually truth to that. So the United States, and as time has passed, the United States military actually does not know, and I myself identified with them more than anybody, because I didn't know how to put myself on a resume, because the HR people were saying, oh, well, if you have a gap in time, the workforce is looking, thinking people have been in prison if you have a gap in work. And it's like, but I've been a mom. I was a military spouse. The same thing with the military. Well, they've been in combat. They have a different role in life. And so how do you write up a resume, or how do you find a job based off of going to combat? What exactly is the job that you're doing? Maybe that could be kind of fun to write up a resume for a company for how a soldier or former leader would fit into a role in society related to demolition. Oh, maybe we could be experiencing it. Could they be demolition, the economy? Are they reverse engineering the economy as demolition experts, in that, well, if you're not going to make it work for everyone, then we're going to demolish the whole thing and show you what civil rights are? It's possible. I don't know.